Hi everyone, let's look at the problems of the weekly contest number 380. We will start with the first problem. This is quite a programming problem. There are not a lot of algorithms involved here. You just need to read the problem statement and the example. You will figure it out. But let's just go through for those who haven't solved this problem. And I will come up with a variation at the end. You can skip to that part if you have solved this problem. You are given an array nums consisting of positive integers, and you should return the total frequencies of elements in nums, such that those elements all have maximum frequency. The frequency, if you don't know what frequency means, frequency of an element is the number of occurrences of that element in the array. And example 1 and 2 are quite explaining what we should do. Here we have 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 4. Elements 1 and 2 have been repeated twice, so that is the maximum frequency, 2. And there are 4 elements with maximum frequency, so we return 4. And the second one, the maximum frequency is 1. The number that has been repeated the most, that frequency is 1. And all of them have frequency of 1. So 5, we return 5. So we just need to find a way to calculate frequency. You can use a dictionary in your programming language of choice, or because the range is too small, you can also use an array. And let's see how we can do that. Here, I'm gonna first do that with dictionary, and then I'm gonna do that with an array, which is very similar. So here, map of int and int frequency for int x nums freq of x plus plus. That's it. Now the frequency is here. I need to find which what is the maximum frequency. So int max frequency equals 0 for I'm gonna do a for loop over the map. And then I'm gonna find out which one has the maximum frequency. Okay, now I know what is the maximum frequency because I looped over all of the numbers in my array and I found the maximum frequency. The second one is the pair.first is the number, pair.second is the frequency. And then I'm going to do another for loop. And if a number has the maximum frequency, so if max frequency equals pair.second, okay, I'm gonna add it to the answer, and then I'm gonna return total. That's it. So here we found what is the maximum frequency, and then we did another iteration over the numbers, and if that number has the maximum frequency, I'm gonna count them. And this is how we do this. Let's just do all of the samples for 5 and submit. Accepted. So you can also do this with an array because the range is limited. It's 100. You can use an array. So let me just use a vector, for example, here. And nums, I'm going to do 128 or 101, something that is bigger, a little bigger than 100, and 0. I'm going to initialize all of them to 0. Then this is the same. So this array works just like this map now. Let's see if it works. No, it doesn't. Okay, pair dot second. Okay, here, oh yeah, we should, the iteration is different now. So they're positive, so we go from 1 to 100 and I plus plus. So max frequency is max frequency of, and here frec of I. That's it. And we change the other one as well. And here frec of I. And here of I. Okay, this works. Submit. Accept that. Okay, go back. Okay. All right. So now I'm gonna ask you about a variation of this problem. The variation is like this. So first, instead of total frequencies, I want you to return the sum of the elements who have the maximum frequency. So instead of total frequency, return sum of elements. So for example, in this case, you should return 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2. Okay? So you don't return 4 here. You return 6. And here, instead of returning 5, you return 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Okay? So I need you to return the sum. This is not quite a variation. I'm just changing the question. So this is the question. I said instead of total frequency, return sum. So this is important. You should return the sum of the elements in num such that those elements all have the maximum frequency. And if you have to, now you have to increase frequency of one of the existing elements in the array, what would the answer be? And I mean, you should choose one element and add it to the array. So for example, in here, we choose to add another one, and another two, and that would be 1, 2, 2. Now 2 has the maximum frequency, and the answer would be 4. And think about the answer for this one. In this case, do we add a 1 or do we add a 2? And then try to come up with the answer for general case and see how many different situations do we have here. See you in the next video.